Uniformed groups and services from both St. Lucia and abroad gathered at Derek Walcott Square to stand in solidarity and remembrance of the servicemen who fought in the World Wars. Mr. Reginald Cherubin, a past president of the St. Lucia branch of the Royal Commonwealth Ex-Service League and surviving servicemen, were present at Sunday's Remembrance Day service.
Dear Reginald, you're not a source of inspiration, you're a force of inspiration.
The ceremony held annually on the second Sunday in November is punctuated by a parade that culminates with a solemn wreath-laying ceremony at Derek Walcott Square. Ambassador of France to St. Lucia, Francis Etienne, bemoaned the ongoing wars and rumors of conflict.
When they fought, they thought their war would be the last one. Unfortunately, in 2023, our eyes and ears are once more full of pictures and loud sounds of wars, also not in the Caribbean nor in Western Europe, but close. The terrible reality of wars, especially wars of aggression, is back. But, and it's a strong but, we don't want to make this a fatality. We have, collectively, to challenge fatality and offer alternatives.
And that takes us home in St. Lucia. We see young people getting involved in gangs, and these gangs actually killing each other. And that in itself is a kind of a war that we as a country, we as a nation, we as a people have to deal with.
The absence of the resonant baritone voice of former Master of Ceremonies Winston Springer Sr. was evident during the grand event. Springer, who passed away in May 2023, had hosted the solemn ceremony consistently for well over a decade. The distinguished broadcaster and a friend of the Ex-Service League was recognized for his unstinted contributions by the British High Commissioner Leslie Saunderson.
I too would like to say how much we miss Winston Springer today. In the past 2 years, I have been at this reunion and I've sat next to Winston, and I have learned that Winston would give us all a touching and eloquent history on why we are here. No matter how many times he had addressed this occasion, or how many remembrance addresses we might have heard here or on TV or elsewhere in our lives, Winston's words and sentiments were always felt incredibly fresh and impactful. We miss you, Winston.
The fallen were also remembered with wreaths laid at the Commonwealth War Graves in Shock Cemetery, as well as the George V Park for the French service personnel who made the ultimate sacrifice in winning the peace that has lasted decades since the end of the last Great War. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.